Morning to everybody who's here. My name is Leroy, and we're here. We're listening to Ask a Man today, and we are gonna run down. Just a young disclaimer: we are not affiliated with Metro FM at all. Nah? This is just a guy who enjoys listening to the radio, and we just speak about those lively things actually that they speak about. And let me see who's here. I see a few new faces. Hi Z, hi Zanele, hi Bonnie. Morning, guys. Sinenhlanhla, what's up? Hi, Sigo. Hi, Mbali. Who else did I forget? Hi, Bets. How you guys doing? Hope you guys are great. So remember to keep liking the screen there because because I'm a good guy sometimes. So please so please just keep liking the screen there and then send me gifts and then share with your friends and let's come have these lively conversations and let's listen to the radio, right? And Barking, gonna please send me gifts, guys. Now, yeah, because I love gifts. Yeah, they are good for my health. So please do that, actually. But yeah, man, how you guys doing? I hope you guys are great. Hope you guys are fantastic. Snentlatla, see you. Mbala, see you. Bonnie, I see you. See you. So we're gonna listen to Ask a Man now, So please excuse my attire today. Ish, but again, kind of my sinus is very happy. With the chilly weather also. So yeah, man. Let's get to it.
Views and opinions expressed are not that of the SABC and are that of participating contributors and listeners, and do not reflect that of the official policy or position of Metro FM.
It is that time, 23 minutes after 10 o'clock, and I love what Samizi was saying off air now, that Kutso, just watch your tone when you address us.
That is so true. You are honestly sitting in the presence of reality documentary award-winning personalities.
Come on, right. Hello.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Yes.
You are so humble.
Yes, I'm pie. Thank you very much. So you are sitting naked. Just won an award on Saturday. I won an award
on Saturday.
Just in case you know, the Masked Singer, won.
The Masked Singer.
Yes, the Masked Singer won. And
that's a good one.
And the famous and African.
Congratulations, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Really. I think I've said it enough on the show, but not nearly enough. But congratulations to the both of you. Really, really proud.
Yeah.
All right, let's get
into... Did you found Anonymous?
Yes, we found an Anonymous.
Thank you.
24 minutes after 10. Let's bring on Anonymous. Good morning, Anonymous.
Please and thank you.
Good morning. How are you?
We are good, thank you. How are you, Anonymous?
I'm good. Because I'm reading and I'm doing this.
Okay. All right, Anonymous. With that being said, let me read the house rules to you. Respect is the foundation of our conversation. Maintain respect for language. Refrain from any swearing or use of profanities. Our responsibility is to protect your identity, and your responsibility, Anonymous, is to extend the same courtesy to protect the identity of the people or the person you'll be speaking about. Anonymous, do you agree?
I understand.
Anonymous, are you outside? I'm just hearing busyness.
Yes, I'm outside.
Can you not go inside? Because there's a bit of busyness out there.
I can go inside.
Go inside. It feels better, sounds better when it's inside.
How would you know?
Okay.
Gosh. We're ready for you, Putin.
Okay. Yes, I'm quickly going back in the car because I'm just in the car wash.
Oh, okay. Oh, that was the car wash thing. Nice.
Yeah.
I'm John. We'll make you wash cars first thing on Monday.
On a Monday morning,
Who washes a car first thing on Monday?
Oh, my goodness. You can hear me now?
Yes, Putin.
It's good.
Thank you.
All right, talk to us, Anonymous.
Guys, I need help. I've been studying now almost 3 months, and I've been in a relationship for almost 6 years. I started my relationship because during COVID, during the lockdown hours.
Okay.
It's a critical. I was just joking with the girl.
Okay, please talk. Would you please talk louder too?
Yeah,
we
because
really
then I'm
struggling.
like,
The thing is, critical. During the moment I was going to be my girl, it was a joke because I used to like playing to her. Just met her on the street and she was so dirty, showing that I remember them out there. I just like
How?
and then I picked her.
Anonymous.
He's not even listening to you.
Anonymous.
Oh, guys.
Yes.
It's a Monday. Oh.
Yeah.
You said
I can hear you.
yeah, guys.
I don't know what's happening.
Anonymous. So you said she smokes what?
Yeah, she was so dirty as those who smoke in your open, I understand. Then I was so into her, I called her. When I had a chat with her, I tried to get to Kenton Park all the way from Kentambisa. And then in our chat, she came with a chat that she ran away home. She after a year, she ran away home just because a grandpa used to tell her that she had to get another old man because she got money and got house and they were rich about that. Anyway, Mama Wandana Bami, I thought she was 18.
Okay, guys, me, I'm lost also.
I had to keep her as a father, as a mother, as a brother, as a sister. Ngayimqelela esikolweni lana bekafunda khona ngamyemukela yena. I asked her ukuthi ngiyawubuzokuyeka. Yes, she did.
Okay.
And she become a beautiful woman ever. And then ngamyemukela esikolweni. She didn't want to go back home. We were talking about home. I was there for everything, for everything. And then after grade 8 going to grade 9, she falls pregnant. That's how she lost school.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, no, I have to know now, Shalakona. I took my time. She didn't want to show me. One round is younger. I bet I'm telling you, if you want me to know when you get, we rather leave this relationship because tomorrow we will feel it. Where am I going to take you to? And then what I told him, Bonita, I stayed far away from the home because I was afraid she was young. But she came out with a full smile. I was so happy. On my side, I don't have a family, and I was so happy to have a family according to him. But I realized that when I'm taking my problems with her to his family, they don't even take any minute to listen. The only thing which they're going to tell her is, she has a long time I was in Zimbabwe, told me to say my food. Don't want to learn what Zimbabwe, no father, Zimbabwe, this and that.
All right,
No one was there.
Anonymous, I'm going to stop you right here. I'm just going to quickly go into our news headlines. We're going to come back and complete the story, and then you're going to let us know what advice you need from the Naked DJ and Somizi. Please don't go anywhere, Anonymous.
Again, good morning to you guys, latecomers, late new people here. What's up? My name is Leroy. We are listening to Metro FM. Barking, by the way, we are not affiliated with Metro, né? So Njemakoya is just a guy who just loves, as in, like, talking about things like this. So recapping, yeah, I'm also lost, guys, né? But then it kind of sounds like, okay, so like this guy met this other lady as in during lockdown. She was a Nyao pace, and then he made a joke by shelling Baraking and her, but then they took it serious, right? So they moved in Federation Pupila, and then now she was still doing Nyao pay, but then she ran away, but then Futi she kind of came back. Then his daughter, something happened with the daughter, and then for the race she got pregnant, and then now she kind of also started using drugs. Nyana. I'm not really sure, but then let's get the recap for
32 minutes
Bugging
after
Kana
10
Hiso
o'clock, we've got
actually, because
Anonymous on the line. The Naked DJ and Sumizi are here. If you're joining us right now, perhaps maybe you missed Anonymous and the advice that he needs this morning. So Anonymous says he's been in a relationship for 6 years. Things were fine until 3 months ago. Now, Anonymous says when he met the lady, she wasn't in good condition and she was on drugs. Anonymous says he then helped her and cleaned her up, and she got back on her feet and went back to school. Now, Anonymous says they had a child together, and around that time, he met the girl's parents, but they were not happy for him to be with her because he's Zimbabwean and they are Mozambican. Anonymous, this is where I picked up personally. Maybe you will have some questions from the Naked DJ and Somizi, but what is the advice that you need this morning, Anonymous?
Now what I'm facing, we're having a second child. And I've been suspecting my girl that she's cheating on me, and no one ever wanted to help me about that. A month ago, I say 2 months ago, there was a guy who came 4:45 in the morning. And I called I think he knows on a secret note of which money to be there. I mean, I'm because I go to work around 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, I'm a tax price. Then I couldn't even buy because running on the same table with what's happening and who is all about this. I couldn't even interfere myself with the car. I put the car and I asked my kid, what's happening? Yes, she couldn't even talk to me, but you can even see it by her face. And months back, when I was using her phone, there was a message where she read her sister and mother made that she wants to leave me because she got a man that will love her with my children. And she's only giving me 6 months to be police and damage. Then I told her I will know more too. I was like, what's happening? Is there anything here? Something about why she was what I didn't know. I thought that I said to you. You can just maybe their parent to interfere and try maybe to bring us back, but they all fight things. But after 3 days, we cut it in the we came to my place and around the market, and over his farm, and then we started to see about the now, I missed them a lot. I didn't know that what I did, the step I took, would chase them away from me because I can't even go and see my children. They don't want me there.
Anonymous.
So I need help for books.
Okay. Anonymous, sorry about that, my brother. I'm really, really sorry about that. You know, it's. I can tell by your tone that you are really broken, heartbroken. Pudding, are you okay right now? Like, as in, you are in your car, right?
Yes, I'm in my car.
Okay, Pudding. Are you sober? Are you okay? Like. Okay, Papa. Okay. So, and the reason why I'm asking this is that I want to make sure that you'll be able to drive yourself safely. Yeah. Okay.
It's been 3 months. I almost killed myself.
Okay, hold on. Yes, hold on.
But the thing is, I'm always,
Okay.
always in my phone. So I don't know what to say.
Okay, hold on, Papa. First of all, thank you for calling us. You know, it's a good first step towards resolving your issues. Ne? I wanted to find out something. You mentioned Zimbabwean and Mozambican nationalities, and so what does that have to do with your story? Are you guys Zimbabwean and Mozambican, or there's other people? Like, what does that have to do with the story?
I'm in Zimbabwe.
Okay.
Yes, and she's from Maputo.
Oh.
I use all that to see which is I love the idea because every time we're not going to make a mistake, and that's being bullied.
Oh. Okay, hold on. Breathe, Papa. Papa, breathe. Relax, breathe. Take your time, breathe. It's okay. Don't talk for now. We'll talk to you for a few seconds. Gather yourself. No, Papa. Okay? Listen, Papa. So, Naked, he said the lady's pregnant right now. They're expecting their second child. Yes. Yeah. So, and you live together, Niput?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
And they won't let you see the other child.
They don't want me to. I am too.
Where's your family, like your brothers or your sisters, or where are they?
Because I'm the first one. I don't think my younger brother will give me a good. That's the only advice we are going to give me. Relax, we are going to come first. But how can I relate while people thinking and around people?
Naked?
Look, it's a legal issue. My brother, like, she can't keep the child away from you unless you're a danger to the child and to her. Do you know exactly where they're living?
Yeah, I do know where they live, but the day I went there, it's a problem with behind the Baba. The thing is, I find Manzila that the man they said on house.
Okay, what? Wait, hold on. When you went there with the police, what did the police do?
The police have told me that I can see that they don't need me here. The only thing what I must do is to leave the girl and continue with my life, which is what I want.
Yeah, but, I think, look, you can't force a person to be with you, no matter how much you want it, no matter how much you hurt. You can't force her to be with you if she doesn't want to be with you. Even if you feel like her reasons are invalid or whatever, but you cannot force a person to be with you, my brother.
I understand that, sir. The only thing, my influencer is the one who can everything I can accept. She was young. She used to tell me like, you never leave me. She used to tell me love letters, writing love letters. I'm having a lot of love letters in my heart. Telling me that she will never leave me. Telling me many things.
Okay, Anonymous, we can barely hear you. Asikuzwa, ne? Asikuzwa kahle ngoba, yeah, because you are very, you're going through the most right now. And it's difficult to hear you, and if we can't hear you, it's also difficult to help you.
Yeah.
All right. Do you understand that?
Yes.
So, guys, what do we do? Do we let Anonymous calm down? And do we give him advice without continuing? What should we do?
You know what I think we should do?
Yeah.
Let's give him one more chance to say exactly what advice he wants. Then he can listen
on the radio.
Okay. Anonymous, just breathe for us. Again, we cannot hear you. We're trying our utmost best. We'll come back ask for that advice one more time, like the gent said, and then we'll get to hopefully advising you this morning. Don't drop the line, Anonymous. Don't go anywhere.
Try searching online for life is full of...
Okay. That there was a lot that was said, and like there's a lot that I didn't hear. But then kind of seems like this lady now she's fine, and now she took the kids to her home, and then now her family they are refusing him to see the kids, and they I really don't know how to put this, but then they are abusing him as in like what's that somehow actually, because now they say mean things to him, and then they assault him there to see his kids and whatever. So and happy breaking kind of guys, I'm like well, as in like one thing that I noticed actually, guys, this is a very sensitive matter, and so like let's not laugh at what was that other people's pain actually. Okay, so sis Bitumelo, I saw your laughing emojis there, so like let's be sensitive, guys, please, and thank you with all due respect, but then yeah. So Bragg is going through the most now because he really loves this lady, and they're expecting the second child now. So baby girl now she's refusing, her family is abusing him, and now he is being restricted to see his kids now for no reason at all.
Okay, I'm going to need you to speak up a bit louder for me
So
with the
let's
advice
continue
that you
quickly, and
need
then
from
we'll
the
talk
Naked
about
DJ and Somizi. Even if you speak Zulu, anything, so we can hear you at least. Anything you're comfortable in speaking in, we'll try and translate. But we need to hear you, Anonymous.
Yes, Baba.
Yes.
I'm here. Okay, Budam. All right. So basically, he's asking for help, as to he doesn't know what to do, how to carry on from there. So, okay, Budam, we got you.
But wait, but help with what? Anonymous, do you help with forcing her to come back to you? Help with helping you get over a heartbreak? What help do you need?
The thing I need is for me to
Okay, so, okay, all right, cool. Okay, so Anonymous just needs help in order to have access to his children.
All right.
That's all. I think, yeah.
Okay. I'm glad that we still have you on air, because I wanted to ask, I think it's an important question. It's pointless for us to give you advice about you having access to your kids and asking you maybe to go to take the legal route. Are your papers in order? Both sides? Are you properly documented? Because it's pointless for me to go, no, you must go to the magistrate court and if your papers are not in order. Is everything in order in that regard?
I never tried anything from there.
No, but I'm ongizwa. Okay, tingibuze futhi ngithi nina amaphepha okuba la eSouth Africa are right now.
No, I was here in South Africa in 1991.
So you don't have okay,
legal papers
I don't
out
think
here.
I don't think you hold on a second.
I'm now in the paper right now. I don't have any which represents me. All I have is those which I just study here around South Africa.
Okay. Oh, all right, good. Please listen on Ene.
Yes,
and then South Africa will also give you an advice.
Yeah, maybe somebody that can give you legal advice. If anyone that can give you legal advice, please do call us right now.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, good.
Thank you very much, Anonymous. Again, like Somizi said, please listen. to the advice that will be coming through from South Africa. Please, if you do have any legal advice or just advice for Anonymous, that number to dial right now, 086 000 2160. What advice do you have? Perhaps maybe you'd like to send through a voice note?
Okay. Fuck. I really don't have much to actually say here, Joe, because this is a very dizzy one actually, right? So guys, yeah, Baraking, and I remember you can request to be here on the panel, and then like maybe you can actually help him as like somehow. But then Futi, let's remember one thing first.
The views and opinions expressed in this podcast are solely those of the individuals participating in the conversation and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of the podcast host or any affiliated organization. Listener discretion is advised.
And also let's remember, like let's be respectful, guys. Baraking kind of like there's no disrespect here. There's no as in like shit talking here, right? But again, because now we don't want to try. But again, we don't want to trigger people, and they're like, but again, gonna seem like now we don't take people seriously here. So please remember that. You come here with but again, kind of dizzy language here, you will be blocked as soon as possible. Please and thank you. Right. So situation Gore. Barikimangana Brayaga Yuso, he met a lady in Barikingana during the lockdown, no? And then Barikingana lady was a Nyaupisti, he took her in, he became a hero, and they had a first child, a sharp. Then she ran away again, and he saved her again. Came back, and then I'm thinking that they broke up now, there was something, so Baby girl moved away to Barikingana back home now. So now she took the kids now with her, right? So now her family, they are refusing him to see his kids. Maybe reason being that of like their nationality wise, but again, because he is Zimbabwean and then she is Mozambican actually. So now he needs help. Okay, how can we help him to actually see his kids legally so, right? Well, hey man, me, I don't know much. Oh yeah. So I don't here's another problem that he has. He's not here legally, so because he's been here since breaking and a pre-apartheid. So now legally might be dizzy also. But then again, I'm like, hey man, you put yourself in another one. So what, niggas? Honestly, so I really don't know what to say here. But again, kind of like, okay, I have nothing to comment on. He needs to get his legal stuff in order first. Hey, okay, since Bailey, I see you. And since Bonnie said he needs to get his documents, hopefully home affairs won't be unjust, so he can fight for his kids. I would also say the same thing actually, but then, oh yeah, it's in a pre-apartheid vibes, man. But again, he said 19 something, dog. I don't know, Len. So what I would say, no, go brag, what, like just make peace, for what, like uh the next, like let's say a few years, while while he fixes his legal things first, and I have to just make peace with the fact that he's gonna miss like a few years of the kid's life unless she decides, no, or okay, no, actually you can, but then now it kind of seems like working and like this lady, her family, they are milking him, so now like they're trying to use him what's that, as a cash cow thingy. So maybe they are depriving him because now they're being abusive and stuff like that. I'm like, hey man, so that's, hey man, working and is like, let's meet, Joe. So Melo Gucci Are, he was taking care of the girl. Now the girl is fine. They refuse him his right to parent. Exactly that. So like which is saying he didn't really give like a reason why are they refusing actually, you know, which now is like very like it's just a mess actually. But then guys, remember you can be here mother panel guys, and then like you don't really have to like kind of write down your comments actually. Kind of because I see Melo Gucci there as in busy commenting le Bonnie, le Haley K. So yeah, guys, isn't like please be here and then like let's have a chat about this. But then remember, guys, we are gonna have to give our state each other chances to speak, ne? So when as in like somebody else actually speaks, like what's the may you please mute your mic, ne? Okay. So let's start with Bonnie actually. So Bratulani, please mute your mic, my leader. With all due respect. Yeah, yeah, great stuff, great stuff. Lacey's highly nine. Fully mute your mic, like, please, please, and thank you very much. Okay, so Bonnie, so now, like, what's your view here? What
Nah,
happened? Welcome,
I,
welcome.
thank you. I'd advise him to get his papers, ne, so that he can fight for his kids. Like that's the one thing that I think he needs to do. And I get that he's been in the country for a long time and he's been using our resources illegally. But the honest truth is there've been many people who have been trying to get their papers for years and Home Affairs hasn't been nice to them. They've been queuing for hours at the Home Affairs trying to get their papers. So it's hard for him to get his papers. Some of them are not even here in the country for the fun of it. Or maybe they want to run down the system of South Africa. That's not the case. Some just want to be here and make a living for themselves. But sadly, they can't get their papers. They come in with the right channels. They are here with the right papers. They say you're here for a certain amount of years. After that, then you can renew your papers. And now if they go home affairs and they try to like renew their papers, key issue. Key issue because they're not getting their papers. But one thing I get to the blend, you know, if Luhua le home affairs, le ba tla pampiri tsa yone, especially Luhua le seng la mona, le sa hlaela mona, le sena batswadi. It's easy for bona go thole pampiri tsa bona, mara motho a motsho go thata hore a thole pampiri tsa hae. So nna ke yona ntho e ke buang ke re ho tlo ba thata for yena hore a thole pampiri tseo a kgone ho lwanela bana ba hae. This man is facing a lot. Secondly, because hana pampiri tsa hae right, we are overlooking one thing. He's being abused by yena ngwanana o a na le ngwana le yena wa mo abuse. That's why he's so emotional because o batla bana ba hae, he feels hore if bana ba hae are in his presence or in his possession ba tlo ba right, ba tlo hola ba le right and ba tlo ba safe because wa tseba hore motho a ratana le yena ke motho a jwang. Already motho o se ba mo tsheditse dithunya ba mo tshosetsa ke yena mme wa ngwana le batho ba ba wa utlwisisa. So trauma eo a tswang ho yona o nahana hore le bana ba hae ba tlo fisa the same trauma because now motho o ke motho wa nyaope kore re ignorile eo kaofela re concentratile tabeng ya hore o monana illegally hana dipampiri tsa hae and motho ena o abusitswe tough.
Yeah, no, what again, kind of. Was that you make really valid points there actually, and I hope I'd like to apologize actually for it, that part actually. Okay, lyrics actually. No, so now you said they read. So do you agree? Like, like with what I said actually, or you know what? Like, make peace with the fact that for a few years you are not really gonna see your kids, nah? Uh, until he fixes his legal stuff. Okay, she's burning. Okay, She's burning constantly busy. So hey, no, but again, thank you very much, there, Sis Bunny. You are very much appreciated, and welcome to the family. Yay! Let me play this. Wait. Okay. Okay, you know what? Like it's not waking up, but like later you get it, nah? Okay, sharp. Says Harley Line. Haley Line K. Good morning.
Morning, how are you?
I'm great. Wow, I love your energy. And welcome to Makoya. So
Thank
Jello,
you, thank you, thank you.
wait. There you go. There you go.
Yay.
There you go.
I'm actually agreeing with Ausponi. Like, she's on point. I do feel like I get it, maybe it's just me, but then as a woman in South Africa, I know how hard it is for only one. So now you have a family, they should be supportive. I do believe what they are supporting their daughter, but then Katsela is wrong because now your daughter is clean. Nakwe Ali an addict no sena kwa hai. Now here is a caring, loving guy, or utusa ngwana hao, o na leng bana le yena, and then you're just throwing him away as if I etsa anything mo bophelong ba ngwana hao. So I really think hore it's very sad hore these parents are actually condoning this and supporting her with this. And then I would just advise the guy hore get your documents in order and then fight for your kids. Fight for your kids. There are very few men out there who would actually feel this emotional. Bana ba bona.
Actually, like very few.
Very
Yeah.
few.
Oh, Modima, whole talk, man. You know what? Sometimes guys like you can love a person, but then like th- that doesn't necessarily mean like they will love you the same way you love them. Actually,
That's true. But then Lohona, remember, if Hausa rata your partner, the kids are still his. So why deny him access to the kids? Happen more like the kids. Arsana Tabali, the lady, he will just have to get over the fact that the lady does not want him anymore. But then kids are kids. And Oiti having both parents mo How it's something very big and important mo man. So I really think it's unfair or the way they are treating this guy. Doesn't matter who o guy or o na le dipampiri or not. They knew from the onset hore he is not from here. He was taking good care of their daughter. So they must be reasonable.
they must be very reasonable. But then now, clearly now, she's from a family where nobody gives a fuck. And hey, sad guys, choose no, but choose your partners wisely. But wait, you
CV. Reposteleng the CV. It's a relationship, guys. Like seriously. She was a nyalpes. If we knew back then what she would do this now, I'm sure the guy would have been very far away from her right now. But
yeah.
anyway, thank you guys. Have a good day.
Thank you very much. Sis. Wait. Helen Nine or King.
Haylene.
Oh, Helene. Oi, so far, so far.
It's a
Okay.
African mwana mma. Wa itse ka back then. Ke mabitso a kgale-kgale.
Okay. Anesha, bari magana sis Helene bona ne. Bari gana. We are here Monday. Like what's it? Monday, Wednesday, Friday, ne. So please do join us there.
I'll
But
do so. Thank you.
you are welcome and welcome. Yeah. Okay. Sister Belly says so. Does that mean that the kids only SAN? Hey man, I don't know, dog. I don't know, but then, like, one thing that I see here, ke hore, th- this guy, he has that freaking kind of the superhero syndrome thing. Actually, I forgot orange. Like, what do they call it? But then, yeah, that and happy he is too loving, man. You know, sometimes you really just have to slap yourself as that on the wrist, actually. Or yes, you want to help, you love the people, and you want to see people doing great, but then sometimes it's beyond some, yeah, I love, but working kana working, yes, go sad nyana, but cut more. Yes, it's sad and it's hard, but cut more, because you have to have the logical brain food also. Yes, you have a good heart, you are loving, but then food, remember, logic food eating. Not to be judgmental, ne? Ne? Gonna apologize, ne? But again, can I have like, this is not a blanket statement, ne? And I apologize, but then now landing your open now, Bram. What I need some fix. Yeah, okay, sharp. Now there are the cases where you can, as in bargain can bargain can as in like clean up a person bond and then fit the usually have be like sharp, but then sometimes happen. Chances are might go downhill like now. But hey, I apologized, but I mean, if I stepped on toes there, guys, my sincere apologies with respect. Bob says,
Sanibona bantwana.
sawubona mntu onjani?
Siyaphila njani bhuti?
No, hey, ama-sinuses manje, umoya, imvula, i-breaking kana ilanga, yazi kuningi nje.
Hayi ncesi mfethu. Ngizokunikezela i-list yama-medication ongawathenga e-pharmacy ukuze.
No, zikhona vele, just that ngisho umoya nje, as in like, hey,
Oh,
kumawushintsha
okay,
nje,
all
like
right.
so. Yeah.
Hayi ncesi uzoba right, uzoba strong. Amadoda akhalayo natefayo sike sithanda ukuthi singawalaleli kodwa-ke but here's my 2 cents. Our police have failed us. Kwakufanele kube ukuthi the first thing that those police do uma sebebizwa okwayibona bafuna ama-documents baba-deporte same time. Badeporte yena, badeporte nezo y'ngane, badeporte nayo leyo ntombazane naloyo mndeni. Yabo, now because I'm sure ukuthi even nazo lezo y'ngane they don't have, well, first of all, they are here illegally. Bathole kanjani ama-birth certificates? I'm sure naleyo ntombazane ayinawo namaphepha futhi ukuthi ibe la, you know. So how do we then help? Yes, angalwa, he can fight for his kids, but akanga-abuse ama-systems ethu. Akathathe yonke le nto, abahambe nje beyolungisa iy'nto zabo ngale kwebhoda yethu. Siney'nkinga ey'ningi kabi thina la e-South Africa ukuthi singadila nabantu who are here and have been using our systems illegally. Mina nje ngale ukuthi lo ekushona le nale, yes, kubuhlungu kuyena ukuthi iy'ngane zakhe akayiboni, but at the end of the day abangase besavunyelwa ukuthi baqhubeke ba-abuse ama-systems ethu, ba-abuse our whatever systems we have, abahambe straight. Anginandaba ukuthi ubani ozothini, they have been abusing our system. It's been here for so long without legal papers. It's not even about being an anti-African when I'm born. It's been a patriotic. Yeah. Now here's the thing, Wuti. We can't go onto their countries and do what they did. Wuti. We can't. But bona bayakwazi ukuthi bangene kuthina and do what they are doing illegally. Uyaboshwa, uyadeportwa. You know, so the same thing that should happen to him. He should be deported, ahambe ulungise iy'nkinga zabo le ngakubo, not la. And then get legal papers and then come back and then he can contribute to the economy and contribute to it. That's it. He can come back legally. Asimvaleli ukuthi angabe sabuyela la. But get the right papers and then come back and do and be here legally. That's it.
All right. All right, Babsenzo. Okay, like let me just note something that you said there, nah? Sis V, please wait a bit, nah?
All right.
The first part more than actually like was like very insensitive. Actually, my leader, so like, again, can I please like
Which part put?
the crime part, again, can I again?
Abengikhuluma ngawe nje ukhala ngama-sinuses akho.
Oh, okay.
That was a joke on you and
Yeah,
I. How that bengikhuluma ngawe, not about him. He can cry all he wants. He can cry, but anyway, you know my stance about crying over my daughter anyway. But that's neither here or there. We're not discussing that right now.
So yeah.
Yes, ibuhlungu what he is going through, even if it was between a South African ibuhlungu, then I would advise a South African, would okay, right, you can go down the legal roads, speak to Obani, go here, go speak to Obani. But for him as somebody who does not even have legal papers to be here in South Africa, we can't really give that advice now, can we? Unless there are loopholes. Unless there are loopholes around that, you know, our legal loopholes, then maybe he can, but there's none that we know of at the moment. You know, like njengoba kade besho nabo Somizi ukuthi the first thing would be for him to get legal papers. They said that. Yeah. In order for him to use the legal system to get his kids or his in order for him to use the legal system, he first needs to be here legally. He needs to get those, whether he goes to Home Affairs or whether he goes to the embassy of his country, which is probably here in South Africa. He needs to go to his embassy, get his papers, and then come and fight for his kids. That's it. Now, yes, izinkinga ezikanje zidalwe yiyona i-system yethu, our own government, yes, by having but at the end of the day, we are here now. And naye ushilo wathi no, ngise-South Africa for isikhathi eside anginawo amaphepha okuba la. Usho lo yena. It's not a hearsay. Usho yena wathi anginawo amaphepha okuba South Africa.
Yes, Babsenzo, ne? Your input, ne? Actually stings very hard, but ne, but then it's 100% valid actually. We get you, we understand you are hurting, but then again, fix your things, but I know case up. We don't waste that to working to the other people there, but then fix your things and then fit there you can get to lawyer, but you can like let the cops and feed. I have no idea. But me, I get you, my leader, and thank you for that actually. Eh? There's a few comments there, but then I'll get to them later. We have new members actually today, man. Guys, wow, man, like I'm happy about that actually. Mama Z, good morning and welcome to Makora Rundown. Yay!
I've been here before. It's just I haven't stepped up to the panel before.
Why, Mara sister? Mara tumpon every day. Mara how long yan?
Oh, okay. Hi, Makoya.
No. Yeah, but guys, like my name is Leroy.
Leroy.
Yes,
Okay.
not. But then thank you.
So
Yes.
Hi,
let's get
Z. We are
into
on
it.
Magoya here, Z. We are on
We're on
Magoya.
Magoya.
Leroy. Yes.
Yes, slip of tongue. Thank you. Sorry about that, Leroy. I hate getting people's names wrong. Um, it's so disrespectful. Okay, so you know the previous speaker, Melo, right? It's a stinging truth, it's a bitter truth, right? And nobody is saying that other Africans must not come to South Africa, but everybody's just asking for people to follow the right channels and people to do things according to the law. It not only protects the state, and the society we live in, but it also protects those individuals, And I really empathize with Anonymous, the caller, because I'm very much aware that he could possibly also be a victim of circumstances, right? However, having said that, Mara, since before Kubanet democracy, my guy, Velenje, you haven't been able to,
Like,
It's been a minute. Like, I always say, people prioritize things that are important to them, So if somebody says, I'm so sorry, I haven't called you in a minute. I just haven't had time. Everybody's got time. But people prioritize what's important to them. And his paperwork was supposed to be a priority to him, firstly, because look now, look at the situation now, and was his paperwork in order, it was going to be a different story.
yeah, true.
And then now moving to the root core of the issue, it's really heartbreaking. The one thing that I always wear in my sleeve is I'm an absolute daddy's girl, God rest his soul. And I'm so grateful for that guy. I'm so grateful to that man and the values he's instilled in me, And I just think that a woman that is raised with a fair balance of a good man who knows how to love his mom right, I think your choices just slap different, and your choices, you just move differently in life. You just move differently. And I always tell my husband that, whichever guy that was going to hit on me was really going to have an issue, because there were certain things I was looking at, and it wasn't just going to be about, you can buy me ice trope. Like how? Because there are certain things that were instilled in me by my dad. And I don't understand this whole thing of shutting him out of his kids' lives. It's, and I wonder if the law is not synonymous, even in these different countries that we're talking about. Like the two different countries that are in question here, according to Anonymous, is Mozambique and Zim. I wonder if some way, somehow, when it comes to protection of the child, because what's important here is the child, in essence, never mind everything else. It's the child. And that, I think, yes, we hear Anonymous is hurt. Ngiyahubukwa bafethu, mjolongo kwanyiwa. It is what it is, right? However, abantwana ke, okay, we've gone through what we've gone through. Can we not reach a place of maturity to say, you know what? Well, we're able to actually co-parent here, just be level-headed about it. Why must we involve emotions in now co-parenting and not think ukuthi what the child what is beneficial for the child. Senzani la? Senzani la? And as women, I think we're not gonna want to admit this, right? However, I think ukuthi this needs to stop. This thing of using the child against their dads. Yay, can that stop? Can guys, can this stop? Can we just all take several seats? Because the thing is, yes, you've gone through what you've gone through with the guy. Yebo. Gusempini emjolweni. However, but now why are you keeping ubaba womntana left you, not the child, and akaqabananga nomntwana uqabene nawe? What are we doing here?
He left him.
Yeah.
Kwamlanda futhi wathi baby was I barikingana kai. Then barikingana now. She left with the kids now. Then you like really now, bruh? Like why now?
You know, I'll tell you a very personal story, Leroy. My sister and I had a fallout about this very issue. Years ago, we're good now. Because I wanted to keep on maintaining a good rapport with her baby daddy. I don't have kids. With her baby daddy. And the reason for that was mina angifuni ukuba umamkhulu okhohlakele. One day, touch wood, she gets hit by a bus. Then her son asks me about his dad and why he didn't have access to his dad. Asibeni abantu abaneqiniso, you understand? So we had a tip, and I'm glad ukuthi she finally saw where I was coming from, and you know, we put that issue to rest and everything is aligned now. But this thing needs to stop. It needs to stop. The child is equally yours as it is mine. If when you decide ukuthi select or click opt out, then click opt out. I mean, based on the relationship that I had with my pops, I would never wish on a kid to not have that. It's the most special relationship ever.
Thank you very much there, barikingana mamazina.
I'm gonna leave it there, Leroy, because I can go on for days. But yeah.
Yeah, no, you know what? But then please don't leave the panel there actually, because Melo actually left now, and Happy she was next actually, because we are gonna wrap this up actually. What 12 for that so as in please stay here and so okay so gonna lona delayed come alone. So basically, as like there's a man who has been deprived to see his kids, but then now he can't do much legally about it because he's not here legally. So now he's asking for help, as in like basically nje fella like that. But then a lot happened in but okay. Melo, please come back. Melo, please come back, because I want to hear you. Brother Leonard, good morning. And welcome to Makoya Loena, bro. Working, can you are new here? Shout out to you, bro.
Dumelang. Nama regular mo high. Yeah.
So, fam, so
Very good.
yeah, man.
I'm not sure if it still applies, but then there were back then the immigrations court, the immigrations
Oh yeah.
attorneys that assisted with such things. Because of but again, that didn't state at the states in other countries, but it's
The what's that? Embassies.
yeah, the embassies they would assist with such things. So now the issue here is that since Alemo illegally should he go back to his country and fix his papers and they find out or onale more illegally, it's going to take close to 5 years for them to even give him regular papers that are aga khutla ka mo. So that's the issue, because that's the severe punishment for going into other countries illegally.
Shit. So I know working kind of he has been here since working kind of the 90s value. So Kunje now they are gonna hit him hard, well. Damn. Okay. Go back of it.
So another thing is that what I want to add on what Z said. The whole thing already about what Ibalwans, well, mostly women that have fallen out of certain relationships, mo ileng hore mona le bana. Or it's because a lot of us have shied away from traditions. Because it's important, more especially when kids are involved. It's one of the Z has a kid with me, then we end up not being together, then she goes and marries someone else. Then they force these men to take on the role of which obviously that back then it was allowed, but what was not allowed is for the kid to change their surname into another man's surname, because of already that kid has a dad.
Yeah.
The problem is that Motuo hasn't done right by the kid, meaning Aswahlauli maybe, or came to introduce himself and accept that Kiana Papangano. So a lot of these things, disinya di fihlamo. That's why where people are not okay out here because of those things. And in some cases, Papa Wangwano was fathered by a stepfather.
Yeah, ne. What's it, brother? Ne? Like, you just reminded me of like working something, ne? This might be like a bit insensitive, ne, guys, ne? So, to like, my apologies happen, ne? Guys, okay. Rones my gent, ne, guys, ne, sharp, as in like, this is, you know, what, ne, working, and as in like, this is my plea, ne, guys, ne? Let's get the contraceptives, guys, no? Renen the pilisi manure, please, cause wow. Cause wajamole, unale bana kaile, did stepfather, you leave them, you do this, you do that, and what I'm like, guys, mara Jumana, your name on that, guys, very, but then please, like, let's prevent, please, guys. Please. Anyway. Well, Leonard, are you done or maybe you want to continue?
Because in terms of helping the brother out, honestly, there's not much we can do. Even the system itself can't do much because of the documents that says otherwise. At least if he had lost maybe the documentation along the Ranelore, he was working for the country previously, then they would have done something for him because he was contributing towards the economy of the country in some way.
Okay.
Yeah, so since that's not the case, then instead they're gonna force him to go out should he approach the law.
Wow, eh? What are you gonna happen? Another thing happen, guys. Like, let's be careful of like the people that we choose, nah, to honor the partners with, guys, because now, so Jelona the late comer. So Barking is like this lady, she was a nyaupes. So the brother said, nah, he decided on a superhero, no? He took her in, he cleaned her up, and then after a few years, she went there again. Then he took her food. Now she's expecting their second breaking kind of kid now. Then now she decided for no, me, I'm going back home to Mozambique. Then now her family, they are depriving him to see his kids. They are pulling out guns at him. They are assaulting him. Happy again, not to be judgmental, guys. Gonna apologize, but then how I know that I know peace when or it's okay, oh I know clean. She made it very clear to leave me alone. Then why not on a superhero? Buga manje. You are here illegally happy. You need help from the cops again. Yet you don't have parking and right papers. Barking again, guys. Not to be insensitive, but that wasn't so smart, okay? Nah, fam. You are to blame here, man.
Leroy,
Sorry about that.
what's happening, man, Leroy?
Hmm?
So he helped her twice, ne?
Yeah.
Uyalunga. Hayi ngeke.
Why is dog?
It's the same. It's like um marrying an it girl.
Yeah.
Vele lowo muntu lowo usazogila.
Azogila wena uthi no patengeke
Usazogila.
amajita. That's mina ngithi.
Hayi ngeke. I
Wesenzo,
know he brought yebo sizile.
uyazi ukuthi ondlebe zikhanya ilanga baye bathi when someone shows you who they are,
Once.
you best believe them, right? Manje
Exactly.
wena udibana naye vele ayilo nhlobo kapende. Yebo, like nishala njani kodwa bafethu asenichazi impela because angiziboni nje ngiya ku street corner nje ngiyofuna nje siphaza ukuthi hayi bani odidekile la ngathi ushaya ikristali uyayibona nishala njani uyazi inkinga is ukuthi angeke ukwazi ukuthatha ukudla kwesizwe uthi ukwenza ukudla kwakho. There's a danger
Yeah,
there.
true.
There's a danger.
Yeah, no, but then yes,
True. As Leonard said, that we can't really help him, nor the legal system. You know, what the KTP. We can't really help him. The legal system can't help him. Like I said earlier on, what's here and if okay, wait, you said that she wants to take the kids and leave.
No, actually, she took them. Flatline.
Oh, she's gone. She's in Mozambique already.
Yeah.
So manje thina ke sizokwenza njani? So what does he want us to do to get our police to go to Mozambique and bring those kids back? Kanjani?
He
Futhi
said,
ufuna
Like
indlela yokumove on uyahluleka kunzima.
yeah, but sometimes the barking can, sorry, Nessim, easy. There's a saying most one and I had to pelo just right sometimes, right? So now, koya ga go no mane jile kuku yotlhe la yana. I jile yotlhe no and he is here now. He's here. He is here. So, hey man. Oh yeah, anyway, yeah. Go back and back it, sorry.
Do you think the guy was really in love with this girl? But sounding from the way he's really got broken, right? I would say so. Or maybe yena bekazitshela ukuthi I'm investing in this. Ngiyaziklinela ngowami yedwa akunamgqoma wokulahla umuntu. And having said that, if I fix her up, she'll be forever indebted to me. Oh, Bob the Builder. Nizolimala, guys.
Maybe that too, actually.
Because I'm trying to understand ukuthi, okay, I'm trying to get in his head ukuthi, okay, makathatha le decision, you know, where his headspace was at. Okay, but that's neither here nor there.
Sure.
However, I think ukuthi asingene with pure intentions, guys. Masingena kulezi zinto zothando ngoba these are real emotions, these are real people, you know. These are real situations, and I think the page that we can take from Ugai's book is asingeneni with pure intentions. Ungangeni ngama intentions ukuthi yeah, mina nginesikhwele, and if I date this one will never leave. Let's have more pride.
Happy, let's be logical futhi lapho sis. Yeah, please, okay, sharp. You love, you have the purest intentions, but then futhi ngondo futhi. Because I get what you said, Barikin, you saw what what's that? KTP Barikin said actually. The power of the S, sometimes you lose your focus. So gents, yes, she's beautiful. You love her, but then ngondo akithi, where she at now? You know, as in like, do you speak about these things or okay, baby, get sharp? Yeah, I feel you are hot now, but then mauti working kind of like kuma 40 lab uzobu wenyana. So now like, what's the plan? You know?
Hey, Leroy.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
okay, we're wrapping up. So this guy, wabona yena this, he was able to see as,
Hey man.
I mean, kumuntu olengamafinyilo who's high, who's dirty on the streets, who's Chuzamathe, wathi hayi nazi lezi zinto ngizozithatha mina ngizigcinele zona ngiyifake endlini, yaphinde yamgila futhi Nkosi yami, ukushima hayi kulungile, let's wrap it up.
Just a friendly reminder, guys. So barking and says this is not beef, FM. Nah?
The views and opinions expressed in this podcast are solely those of the individuals participating in the conversation and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of the podcast host or any affiliated organization. Listener discretion is advised.
So as just to answer his Karabo, I mean Barkman says Barkman Dr. Ladpo. He did say Hori. She was a nyaupis actually, as in like when they met actually. He made that very clear. So Njeloro Naharere, no, maybe she was a nyaupis. He said it. So yeah, that. So Barkman Bralena, your final words nyana quickly nje.
No, not just dealing with the whole thing. Like, I'm even curious as to how did they met. Was he selling or was he smoking with them as well?
That's another question actually. Was she selling?
Yo, yeah, ne?
Yeah, le kuningi la ntle la sharp sharp la uthi ke nna le go gontsi thata man. But anyway, guys, let's choose
If
your
you
people.
think about it, you can't go out of your way, you know.
Maybe the 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 berry was, you know, is like very ripe. No?
But how would you know that without having to form some sort of relationship? We need to be on, we need to be friends, maybe at least.
Or maybe he was a regular customer. You know?
Or probably offered her a fix before he tried to fix her.
Hey guys, yeah, what the comment section and I'm such Dr. Mahati.
We are not bargaining, Sheba. We are not saying that you're not worthy of love, ne? Bargaining because you may be nyopes or anything. Because there are the cases as in like where there are the addicts who actually isn't like found life happens and then for the reason like they were good sharp happy. But then again now we cannot really ignore the cons here. Or you know what? Things might not work out fade like but again like that. Because especially you deciding on a superhero beyond their will. So but again okay sharp. Let me get clean. But again because he took her, he cleaned her. She went back to the streets. He went there again. Wamthatha futhi wathi baby ngizokucleana beyond her will now. So hey man.
Yeah, well, final advice for him: should he ever try this again, I feel like he should visit rehab facilities, because unless the addict wants to be clean, you can never do anything about it.
You can never do shit because yes, we are born. We love and we love to love and we are the caring people, the loving hot, but then be care guys. Me, I'm done there. So maybe we can speak about something else because we still have like 40 minutes now. So now I'm thinking for now we can speak about the lady now, no? What Mamazi Barking kana like what Mamazi Barking spoke about actually. Hore. Ladies that weaponize their kids, I'm against their men. You all need to grow the fuck up right now. Kuphelile. You cannot be depriving Mwana because Tsepo moved on without you. We're not ready. Okay, okay, you're not gonna see your child because we're now until we're not no. You are the problem here. You have a loose mouth. We're not saying or as in like this happens to Barikenkan as in like no. Those that are like that, well, snacks more na Barikenkan mo lang snacks or so you are very abusive, you are very manipulative, and then happen now you weaponize your kids now. You are just beat and snacks there. Now let's start that now. Okay. Let's start from the top now, actually. So Mojapanan. Abuzera.
So no, you made me request after what you said about this whole thing of um those women that use kids, actually that weaponize kids to their father. And I think what I've realized, it's one of the things that I have experienced, and some are doing it because of they know where to hit you, they know which spot to hit, especially when they see what you love your kids, it's like you cannot breathe without your kids, and they use that as a weakness. Oh yeah, this is where I want to hit him, and they'll definitely hit you on that spot. And I'm not going to lie to you, ne. That is one of the most hurtful thing, bro. That thing is more hurt. It hurts more than a breakup. What tlhaloganya. And some they are doing it because of being spiteful. Some they are doing it because of they are being bitter and they just want to hurt you. And they are being selfish. They are only thinking of themselves. They don't care what like as in they don't even consider or they don't even care bana ba feel young. It's all about themselves. Where you understand. And that thing in the they think kids don't have emotions. Kids do have emotions. Some of them they call themselves, I'm the best mom, but you denying access yantate kungwaneng. You know, there's one thing. I wanna try to keep it short, Leroy. I can I can speak for a very long time, but I'm gonna try to keep it short. I wanna go to gore ha motho wa teng a inaganela ne. O utlwe motho are I feel like Leroy. I feel like my kids are not safe with Leroy. First thing first, how do you feel for kids? You don't know how they are feeling. The problem ke gore kids don't know how to express their emotions. Kids are hating, bro. I'm going to say this from my own experience. You know, when my daughter turned 6 years, she was emotional, but I was not aware. And that's one of the things tse le gore we as parents we neglect our kids when it comes to that part. I'm not saying we do a lot for them. We spoil them, we do nice things for them, whatsoever, we buy them clothes, blah blah blah. But that part is the part e le gore most of the parents by neglect. That's why you find other women weaponizing kids and denying access to the kids from from their fathers because of some. They will tell you, "Oh, no, I was 9 months pregnant." Yes, we understand, my sister. You were 9 months pregnant. It happened, but now the child is here. The child needs to know gore a itse ngwana, ba reng a itse go papa gagwe ke mang. The thing is, you should also consider your child sometimes goes to crash. They go to school, let's say from a young age. Some babu, papa ka this, papa ka that, papa ka that, papa ka this, papa ka that. And then when you have a present father that wants to be there, even though he disappeared for the past 2 years, 3 years, but you denying access, it's totally wrong. Now all I'm trying to say ke gore it's not all about you anymore. It's about the child. You understand? Ngwana a le monyane, they don't care about your finances, how much you spend on them or whatsoever. But the best gift that you can give to a child is your time. You understand? And that love, that's what all matters. Sometimes give yourself some time. Ask your kids or like as in, do you miss me maybe? Or yes, do you miss me? What do you miss about me? These kids speak. They are very smart. Don't be this is what I'm missing. I miss spending time with you. I love how you love me, and this 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 because of what? For expressing the feelings tsa bona. It's something like they catch they catch up with them at a later stage. But the point that I'm trying to do to say actually while I'm about to land, guys, kids are hating if you don't know. They break up, ya gore mama le papa ba kgaogane. It hurts them, but you will never see, you will never know because of they don't know how to express themselves. So, ntho ya gore o deny ngwana, o use it as a weapon because of it's all about you. That's how selfish you are. For now, you don't love your child enough. Le ga papa ngwana a ka disappear for 2 years or whatsoever. But if ever he comes back, ngwana ha ka re mama ke batla go bona papa ka ke mang or eng. So why o sanke decision ya ngwana? Why do you decide on behalf of ngwana for the stupid actions tse entsweng ke papa gagwe? At the end of the day, it's not all about papa gagwe. At the end of the day, it's not all about you as a mother. It's about him or her, how she feels, what she wants, and who she wants to meet. Thank you.
I normally I get you there actually, but then Dr. Nkare so guys, okay, we are speaking more the context like Kera Nonza actually because he's a present father, Pila Saint, and happy he's been there and happy he wants to be there. But then baby girl is doing dizzy things actually. Barking guy barking guys is shema. Like yes, there are the situations where now you'd find that or maybe the father as in he's not so good here, but again kind of he's abusive and stuff. Okay, so there I failed, I show one limit, but then we are speaking about these, but again, selfish ladies who the father like they want so but gonna be there. Yes, you guys broke up, it's fine, Fade, but then ngwana wa ka sesi wena o nna selfish mo wa gana wena because ba re ke mankana o bana ba go tlhadile or maybe you decided go ya go nna busy gape mo khoneng kwa, then wena because nyoko ga e tsene no yana wena o nna bitter. We are speaking about those people, ne? Please and thank you. Right, Bro Leonard, muffins, when are you are late, when you will come last? Leonard, so what do you think of this whole thing, Bragg?
Nna ke batla ho bua ka taba ya hore people tend to say that inconsistent parents, fathers in this manner, are far more damaging than having to be a present one than an absent one, right? But then let them be the disappointment directly. It's a decision I'm already know. Since when you're not inconsistent, you're actually hurting my kid far more than you are being absent. So you might as well be absent, period. Let he be the example. Fine, you've been disappointing me then. You might as well disappear since you're used to doing that. But because of that's what they're assuming. A kid they just wants their father around, even if it's just to chill. You might spend all the money in the world on your kid, but if you're not really spending quality time with them, then you're not even there because your money won't account for that.
I don't know. So you, ne Bragg, and you are my new bargain. So like, you are my new favorite viewer actually. Because ba bangwe ba tlotla the whole day nje. Ba bangwe hanuha. Right, but like we still love them, no? Isn't like we still love them. So yeah, man, yeah, bro. You know what? So rather let the child see that bargain kind of like for themselves, you know, rather than grow up saying, "Mama deprived me. She said you are a very bad man." You know, that's the same. Ojo boy, no, it's getting sharp. Your father wants to see you. How if you clap bargain kana kayo? Like, hey man, sorry, lala. Easy, you see?
Exactly.
Yes. Mm.
Yeah, man. Yeah. You know, I just wish that we'd attain the emotional intelligence to be able to pull this off. And I think this really stems from back in the old days where it's like, ngizombamba ngomntwana, ngizomitha ngimbambe ngomntwana, you know? And then that's where the toxicity stems from. Ukuthi uma ngabe usufila ukuthi actually mina in my head we were having a fling. Yes, the baby happened, the baby is a blessing, but I don't see with myself with you long term, you know? Njengoba ngishilo mani Leroy, siyahuzuka emjolweni. Can we attain the emotional intelligence to say, okay, yes, ngihuzukile, take time out, heal, and be the best possible parent to your kid? And trust me, you're not being the best possible parent to your kid if you're depriving that kid of relationships that are pivotal to their development.
Wana Mama Z. Our guys, I found working Ghana. My two new favorite people in the world. Wana Mama Z, Leonard, I'm telling you. Ash. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Kobe.
so in closing, right? In closing, can we please understand, good guys, there's even with friendships, there's, you know, a friendship doesn't have to last forever. And that's okay. It doesn't make us enemies. right?
Yeah,
It just means ukuthi you contributed ngaleso skati into my life, and there's certain pearls of wisdom that I attained from you. Kule journey yami, and there's certain pearls of wisdom that you attained from me. But learn to leave the table where you see that there are certain things that are not being served. And by certain things, I'm talking about respect. I'm talking about alignment of the same values and missions, right? I'm talking about ukuthi uma ngabe usubona ukuthi hayi lesikebhe lesi asihambi ngale ndlela ngifuna sihambe ngayo. Learn to leave that table, but it doesn't mean that you burn the entire ship. Especially makunomntwana. If unganamntwana, you can burn the entire ship. Okay, if it's within your character. But
I like that
why?
disclaimer.
You know, why bafethu? For me, and I always say ukuthi, I speak also, and this is a disclaimer. I might speak from a place of ignorance, because I don't have cubs of my own, and I've never been blessed with cubs of my own. So that's a disclaimer, and maybe I make it sound so simple, right? But for me, like looking at even my exes wami, in as much as ngibona ukuthi but this one wangigila like hardcore. But if I meet up with him on the street or at a shisanyama somewhere, hey, how you doing? We keep it moving. We keep it poker. Let's keep it cute. Why is it Habana?
Not even cute. Okay, sharp, sharp. Bye bye.
Yes, like that's keeping it cute. That's keeping it cute, Leroy. I don't need ukuthi ngibe harsh ukuthi sengubheka phansi ngubheka phezulu ukuthi and then why the daggers? Okay, can we just get along? Can we all just get along?
Yeah. Please.
Oh, perfect.
Thank you
Right.
very much.
All right, guys.
Bona, we are here Monday, Wednesday, Friday, ne?
All right. Cool.
Yeah.
I'll join then.
Thank you very much. Okay. Let's just keep it cute, guys. You know? Smiling and wave fell and then keep it moving. When it's our way, it's my Leroy can China. Now it's leave that one. Smile and wave and keep it moving. So we are left with so we are left with 20 minutes, okay? So let's keep them very brief, né? Because I have a few announcements for Friday, but yeah. So Babsenzo, so okay, so give Babsenzo and then Uncle and then Dance. Yeah.
Can we give it to the new members on the panel? We'll start with Mr. Muffins, we go to Uncle and then Tlantle.
Okay, but then Mr. Muffins is not new.
No, they haven't submitted anything as yet. That's what I meant. Yes, so we'll go Mr. Muffins, Uncle, and then Tlantle.
And I need to set a timer for Pariki Magana Skat because I don't know what to do. Sorry, Braga, sorry.
Are we fighting? Are we fighting?
Yes, man. You know we are loving.
Sanbanani Dumelang, how's everybody? Happy Monday. Hi, okay, since Tina Mandu no longer God's favorites, I'll just summarize on each topic in 1 minute, and then I'll get off. First of all, Leroy, I hate your head. First of all, I hate your head. Dude, you're killing my time. This is my 5 minutes. Let me shine. Second part, look, foreign affairs, asingeni indawo, so I've got zero sympathy for Anonza. That's the 1 minute for him. The 1 minute for Anonza's baby mama. She played the game good, Shim. She played the game good. If she could swindle a guy to come back, a guy too, and take her out of rehab and get knocked up and run with the kids, she's the one. She's a legend. Hopefully she gets cleaned up back at home. Maybe that's what she needed. Maybe she had to go back home to gather her strength and realign her chakras. I don't know what she got going on. It's unfortunate, though, that we do live in a society that people will use their offspring to get at their partners or ex-partners. I think it takes a certain level of maturity to be a parent or to even make kids.
And once the kids are here, those kids become your responsibility now. It's no longer about ubaba waga or umama waga, you know. As much as we say that some fathers are inconsistent, some mothers are not built to be mothers. That's why we're finding kids in long top toilets, in plastic bags on the side of the road. You know what I'm saying? There's many ways you can hurt a person. It's unfortunate that kids have to bear the brunt. Some men equally are as bad, where they have no idea what it takes to being a father. Sometimes you don't even have to keep a imali every month. Does not equate to being a daddy or building those memories or even strengthening your kids' self-esteem. To say nazi nami ngayo ubaba, as much as ubaba use urkanto, ubaba akakhonu to, he's not a chartered accountant who takes some sweet estradeni. He washes cars on a Sunday. He's still my dad because he can rock up and actually step up when I do need him. So let's not deprive kids of having those little core memories of their fathers. I remember when we were growing up, SABC had this thing during festive, like December wise, they'd play that song, I Love You Daddy, unprovoked. You understand? It built such a strong understanding of saying, look, when the video starts, when that music video starts, the kids were posting, hey, my daddy's drives a Mercedes, my daddy's got this, my daddy's got that. And then the kid who sings the song is like, look, my daddy might not have all of that, but I love you, daddy. You know what I'm saying? Now we live in a situation where kids are being fathers before they're being men or before they're being women. So they don't even understand the concept of actually being a parent. And we are allowing kids to have kids. And then these same kids who are still handling the emotions or navigating the emotions, puberty and adolescence, don't even know how to carry the torch of being a parent. Hence why it takes a village. I don't blame baby girl for jumping the border back to wherever she comes from. Maybe she felt good to yo. Now in a situation, I can't handle my life. I'm being kicked by drugs and I've got bambinos that I need to take care of. Mama knows best. And maybe that's what she's trying to do. So I hope he gets a third chick, a draggy, to hit him again until he learns Guti, you don't pick up fruits from the side of the road. Okay, we don't eat fruits that we find momo fats. You know what I mean? You go to the tree, you get the best that you can, you wash it, you eat it. But if you're gonna be out here picking up fruits and washing them and hoping that they taste good, you're gonna bite bugs and worms and whatnot in there. I'm glad I've got my cupcake. Baby, please don't dump me. The streets are filthy. But anyway, guys, I love y'all. Let's learn to do better in this generation, so we don't hurt the next generation of kids. I keep saying it does take a village. Whether if you can't do it, give it to an uncle, take them to a church or something. But don't try to hurt your ex-partner with your offspring, because that pulls up a hectic generational curse. We have guys who can't succeed in life right now because uhlukane nontombi 15 years ago because he denied the child. Now into zakhe asihlangana amathenda wahlangana. He can't get a steady job. Hlala shawa ama-asthma attack nomalele. You know what I'm saying? Get your shit together and then see where it takes you from there. Well, 5 seconds left. And like I hate you, Leroy. I hate you. Bye.
Come on, nigga. Look at that. Boy, Mama Z, nah. Very makan Mama Z actually, nah. I'm gonna design a working shirt, nah, with working kana. Keep it cute. Yeah. You'll see it Friday how it But anyway, so yeah, let's keep it cute, guys. Yes, you're angry. Yes, you are hurt. You this and that. But then, born remember, sis doctor also and she's crying for yes for the but gonna be broke. But then, like the inconsistency. Yes, we understand that part. But then we are speaking. I'm about like bargaining and those that are making the effort actually yet deprived. You don't have much, but then you are making the effort. You want to be present, but then you are deprived. Yes, there's a lot of situations and happy lady scenarios, and actually, but then here we are speaking about he is here. He wants to be here. He is consistent, yet he is deprived. We are speaking about those ones because of the selfishness of the lady. Not saying Horenje Baraking as in like Basadi Botle, Babita in no. Those that are like that specifically. Na doctor. Limbali. Na? Peace. Great. So let's keep it cute, guys. So Nje, word of the day Fandake. Let's keep it cute. Okay. Malume J, your 5 minutes starts now. Good morning.
Olali, it's been a while, and thank you for having me.
Yes, as my happy new year, man.
Thank you for having me on the live. It's been a while. I think
That's
2 months now. Yeah. So I'm here, baby. I was talking to this now. Sorry about that.
Okay.
Guys, let's put it like this, né? I'm just gonna be on the last topic. On the last topic, here's what I'm. This is my take. First of all, ladies who use kids to get back at their baby daddies, they're immature, and not only being immature, they are actually affecting kids long term. So we cannot overlook the fact that they have mental disorders. These people, they're narcissists and other fancy names. So, man. Sorry. So with them being like that, we need to understand ukuthi motho ga na le the narcissistic traits. We need to take back our power, and in doing that, you have to make the ultimate sacrifice, which is hating yourself, hating the baby for their good. How do you do that? You go to that baby mom and be like, listen up, here's what's going to happen. I am going to be a father to my kid. And if I'm going to have to see my kid with terms and conditions, as a father, I have a right to revoke my fatherhood. I can actually sign away my rights. So here's what I'm going to do. I'll approach the court, tell them that, okay, this is what I'm facing with my baby mama about my kid. So for me to raise a kid who's going to be a proper member of the society, I need this access. And then if she's failing to provide what I can provide for the kid, here's what you do. Bring the baby to me. I'll raise them. I don't even need your support. I don't need the money. I'll raise them. You can just come to visit. If not, can I please just sign away my rights? Because I'm not going to be responsible for something that I didn't actually have any hand in raising. If you do things like that, you are actually leveling the playing field. During that time, yes, it's gonna hurt the baby, it's gonna hurt you, but then the solution that comes after, it's long term. It's long term, and you get to have a clear and healthy relationship with your baby. Because at the end of the day, you can't be raising a baby and then you don't have any authority or any say to raise them the way we're not going. You can't. So if you provide yourself that kind of platform, you'll be okay. Because o ka tswela pele o nyaka go ba le di back and forth le baby mama gago. Ngwana o leng gore wa lwelwa nka ja botse mafelong. A nka e ba sharp. Avoid gore ngwana a be ka ra situation whereby le yena wa feel gore okay ke a lwelwa flow. So it's either they take the baby, they raise them the way they want to, or they allow you to be part of the baby's life unconditionally so. Unless the baby that is posing a danger to the baby. If not, just keep it like that. Okay, thank you for my 4 minutes. I'll just continue following here.
All right. Hey, and Uncle, hey. Yeah, and as you like to stir up the pot, and there 2 minutes there, but again, can I like by saying horrible, rather we are in or not. And that kind of shook me and a little bit, my leader, but then hey, the views expressed here, they are solely yours and not me or Freddy. So, but hey, man, thank you very much, man. I can see you Wednesday again. All right. Nshla. Good morning.
Morning, guys. And what I want to say about women that are are fighting, but were not already broke up with their partners. What happened to my friend? They were fighting. Like my friend was a guy. Then the woman was fighting. At the end of the day, by a court, when they went to court, they talked like by social working. But Mota Horim and like, what are you fighting for? Hi, and the guy was supporting the child and everything. But what are you fighting for? Because of Nasali Peter, because of the relationship is not working out. Bamjota the social worker, stop fighting with the kid. Hi, okay, hey, I'll live with my kid, and at the end of the day, this is my kid, even though yena bohloko fela because of the mother, yena o gotse without the father. So o bona hore le yena, the child, it's better, even though he doesn't have a father, it's better. Ngwana hae. So my friend was like, no, I'm gonna just fight this. So when they went to social workers, my friend was holding the sleeps. Ha di bontsha mole a re no, ke tse di sleepy. Motho wa nlwantsha every time hore when I time hore ke bone ngwana, something comes up, no, you can't see your child, what. Then ba re ko yena, no, okay, hey, what we can do, 2 weeks this side, 2 weeks, because the child was very small, like 3 months, but because of he needs the mother, 2 weeks this side, 2 weeks this side, okay, fine, I dumela he. When time goes by, lwana ka maintenance now. I want 5,000 for the kid. I think 10,000 will do because I want to buy this and that and that and that. But okay, hey, because of we see that there's a problem with you and you are becoming bitter every day. They were like, okay, the kid will stay with the father. The father just won the case. Then we're not a the weekend. And that's how it is. Even today, the weekend. And there's nothing that what we argue about. And the guy was like, no, I don't want your money. You can stay with it, but yeah, still the weekend, maybe I'll meet it. I'm gonna high 1 2 3, 1 2 3. But all I can say, if the woman's busy fighting with kids, asabatlore this guy unborn, I go court. Go court will solve everything out. It's either ore kwa kamo or gana kamo. Akana ko aya ko king home affairs ba mo this dipampiri tse tshwantse bane le tsone, then you can fight the kid. At the end of the day, ntate tshwantse a bone bana ba hae, le ena mosadi tshwantse a be fair. That's it. Let's stop being bitter with this thing and fighting out of nothing. Okay, if it didn't work out, it didn't work out, but kids, just leave them out, because at the end of the day, that's why rena le bana haholo ba le ko di-strateng because of this. Parents are fighting a lot, bana ba gcina ba le ko di-drugsing. So we just need to watch out because of disturb ngwana. Every time when he goes to school, he thinks, oh, my parents, what? My parents this. So please, bana, they just came to this world, like with a pure heart, and they never know what happened between you and the mother or the father of the child. They never know anything. But let's cover Kenya, anything in the relationship. All I can say, when you can say, okay, fine, we did fight about it, then let a teamwork. Because how to see. It's actually bana ba kula ka montle ka mo, bana ba rapiwa. Hey, wait again, a lot of things are happening because of how wa ya ko strateng o botse hore why ngwana le ko strateng. O tla o jwetsa hore mo ka le ntate wa ka ba mpatle. They're always fighting this and that. So I think maybe because of their social workers ba fair. Now social workers ba fair and they'll fight this. So this guy can go there. At the end of the day, maybe we win a case. Then the mother will suffer herself. So please, guys. Yeah.
The only problem there, Bariking he's not legal here in South Africa, and it has been like more than 25 years. So that might land him in very deep trouble.
Kanazama man, it's athole dipampiri man. Utlo ba sharp man. Utlo ba sharp because ngwana o a never be right. O itse bana ba rata bontate ba bona. Ke na le bona wa ka. Yo am rata ntate wa hae haholo fela. So please, guys.
Okay, since you are getting a call, this is Dada. Thank you very much. So guys, remember, be mindful, man. Yes, but they're like, sex is amazing, guys, but then futhi remember that 1 second of you feeling the skin might mess you up for the rest of your life. Yes, unless you want to have the child. I feel you. But then let's think before, man. You know, still and leave the country with a baby and she'll learn hey. As it came up on verge.
That one should get arrested.
Yeah, hey. And a lap way. No. Yeah, man, but yeah, guys, let's be good people and let's learn to let go. Like I always say, actually, is like Monday to Friday. Yes, it hurts. Yes, go but let go, fine. You know, free yourself. Yes, born. Yes, go. Yes, I don't know. Just let it go. And gents, please, let's get the pill. Let's prevent because now we really cannot be having kids in JJ fella because whenever you like coming one. No. Let's prevent gents. Please and thank you. And we're done with the
What's it
show.
prevent damage? What's it prevent damage?
Yeah, please, because wow.
I'll reserve my comments on that.
Yeah, you are
Can I
saying
just say my? I want to
yeah.
give my closing submissions.
Yeah.
I'm glad Uguti Uncle touched on this. The long term effects on children and relationships when it comes to alienating a parent away from their kids. The child will have, emotional distress and anxiety, along with confusion and loyalty conflicts, and there is decreased self esteem and confidence. And with that comes with the difficulty of forming healthy relationships. And of course, there's a very high risk of depression and substance abuse, baby mama announcer. I think what we need to remember is that prioritizing a child's well-being and promoting healthy relationship between parents and children is very, very crucial. If, as a man, you're feeling what you are being alienated from your kids, the South African Children's Act of 2005 prioritizes the best interest of kids and recognizes the importance of both parents in a child's life. So I would really advise for men to exercise their rights using the law. As a father, you have the right to take care of your child. You have the right to be in contact with your child. You have the right to contribute to your child's maintenance and providing financial support and so forth and so forth. So gents, please use the legal route if your baby mama is failing to. And for baby mamas, just know that by law, you can spend up to 12 months in prison if you refuse access to the child. By law, South African law, you can spend, and that manje uzophuma lapho usune-criminal record. Engabuyekela lukhanda kakhulu lo ongayondla ingane ukuthi abone ingane yakhe. It's simple as that. At the end of the day, ingane yakhe, because he has the right of ukuthi akubophe. So to everybody, use the law to your benefits. Ngizophela lapho. Ngiyabonga, Leroy.
100% Babs, thank you very much for that, man. And on that note, we are closing now. Just a few announcements, guys. Nah? So Friday, being the 1st of November, I will be okay. not really rebranding, but then revamping the brand, you know. So now there's some new designs actually, like that I'm working like new shirt designs actually. So there'll be new shirts nyana for sale. So please fix those $200 is ne. So please I really really appreciate your support, guys. I mean, happy there'll be new designs here also. Yeah, and happily as in like new promos and stuff. A little more content nyana actually, because I'm trying to get the subscriptions actually for like you guys so that you guys, the subscribers, you all can have what's that access to like more nicer things actually. So TikTok subscriptions, they start from 60 rand. So I hope it's not much for you guys, and I would really appreciate that. So Friday will be the first day we start, as in like right? So please fix your pockets, guys, because I really love you, and guys, like, you love me too. So I wanna like, what's that? We are growing road, like you see now, right? So Friday, the 1st of November, we are turning a new leaf. Working as Makoya actually. So yeah, man, I'm really looking forward to that actually, and I'm really excited, but I'm also nervous, yeah. But hey, man, it's cool. And see you guys Wednesday, and you can see the repeat of like this live more YouTube actually. So just go follow Makoya Rundown. No, Makoya Rundown actually. And yeah, man, you can get your bottle bargain kind of like village in for only 150. So that one, yeah, bargain. Please do that. And see you guys Wednesday. Okay, yeah. The Wednesday will be held by Sepo actually, but then me, okay, sharp is like me being here, but then Sepo's topic actually. So the topic for Wednesday, breakups. How do you deal with breakups? How, but it can kind of basically that actually, like we'll just throw in as like different scenarios here and there, but then basically the topic Wednesday breakups. Now, so please be ready for that, and see you guys Wednesday morning at 10 past 20 past 10, yeah, in the morning. See you guys. Shout out. I love you. Let me get back to work. Sharp, sharp.